Hey, this is yoga for neck and back release. And because we're going to be doing some stretches, we're going to start by warming up the muscles a little bit. So starting, I'm just going to get into the picture with some circles of the arms. Mobilization is actually really good to do in the middle of working in front of a screen. If you've got a space around you, just backward circles up with the hands all the way up to the top and down again, because we probably feel like we want to stretch, but it's also quite good to move and start using the muscles in a different way, and then do the same with inward circles. Might want to relax the chin a little bit down to the chest in this one. Okay, give them a little shake, and then we're going to get on all fours and do a little bit of crawling. So we're just going to crawl up and down the mat, front to back. Get the muscles nice and warm. And then the same on our back, so taking your hands behind you, take these backward crawls, backwards and forwards, taking care of any wrist issues. If you've got wrist problems, you could use your fists, or otherwise do it like this with your bum on the floor. Still does some mobilization. Okay, so now we're going to move to some stretches. So coming onto all fours, you're going to take your hands in front of your shoulders and then take one hand, so let's say your right hand, straight in front of the left hand, and then you're going to come back with your bum down towards your heels, and you should get a stretch down that right side of your body. So if you're not getting it, you may want to adjust how far away your right hand is, and you want to be feeling of like drawing out of the shoulder blade. If you ever had any dislocation, just be really careful around this. You want to keep your shoulder locked if that's the case. Otherwise, relax into it. And then the same on the other side. So maybe hold each one for 5 breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. I'm going to reverse that stretch by taking your hands clasped behind the back, pulling the shoulder blades together, shaking your head to release any tension there, wobble, and then I'm going to take a rabbit pose, so head comes down straight onto the floor and the arms lift up behind. So they can be here, they can be here, they can be anywhere you feel you're getting a stretch. And if your head is uncomfortable, you can always put a cushion underneath it. So again, 5 breaths here. Okay, and finally we're going to do some neck stretches. So one hand sitting in any position, you can be on a chair or on the floor. One hand reaches over towards the distance, a little bit lower than the shoulder. And then the neck drops down to the opposite side. And if you feel you need more weight, you can take the other hand up. Breathing in. Okay, coming out of this, you bring your chin to your chest and then place your other hand on the back of the head to give yourself a stretch down the back of the neck. In this tucked chin position. Passing your chin over to the opposite shoulder, same stretch on the other side, so you can be with or without the hand. You may not need the hand if it's enough of a stretch without it. Okay, after 5 breaths, use that hand to help the head up. And, I was going to say you're done, but we can do one more thing because there's a few more seconds left. Find a wall. This is my favourite one. It's just really easy to do. And doing a downward dog against the wall. So place your hands on the wall, stick the bum out, arch in the spine and then drop the chest. And you can take this to different positions. So if you want to really work on your upper back, you have your feet quite in towards the wall and pressing the chest down. If you want it more along the stretch of your whole back, maybe bring your feet further away, maybe lifting the upper back up. Fiddle around with how feels good for you.